LCHS Falcon Baseball. Brought to you by Carnes Plus, Dr. Tim Merrill and the Foot Clinic, Radio Shack, Howard Bentley, Century 21, White's Motorsports, Tracks and Trails, Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty, and Carter's Discount Drugstore.
And now would you join us as Miss Naomi Osteen starts tonight's game with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Drive a little, save a lot. Come see all we've got. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money. The car or truck that's right for you. Award-winning service too. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
I'm Howard Bentley from Howard Bentley Pontiac GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee. We've been a part of the Fayetteville, Lincoln County community for over 18 years. Ever go into a dealership, come back 6 months later and not recognize anybody? Not at Howard Bentley's. Our sales force have been with us for years. We will save you money and give you award-winning service after the sale. We also have a full-size body shop to take care of all your body shop needs. That's Howard Bentley Pontiac GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee, a proud supporter of Lincoln County baseball.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
Good evening, everybody. We're here for tonight's game between the Lincoln County Falcons and the Columbia Lions. I'm here along with co-host Jeff Neal and our scorekeeper Tim Smith behind us here. And we hope you guys are ready for a fun night of baseball. It's getting close to the end of the season, and the Falcons are trying to pull out a game that'll keep them above 500 and keep them in the a good district position here for going into the tournament. Jeff, give us some comments.
Falcons come in 15-14. They're 4-7 in District 8 AAA. Looking forward to tuning up before next week's district tournament, and hopefully they can get a win out here tonight. Columbia, a very good ball club. They're 24-5. They started at 1-3. They've won 23 of their last 25, and they're playing great baseball. Got Bobby Bratton and Alan Lindsay are two of the finest players in this district, and you'll see them on display tonight, along with some other talent that Mark Pickle has. He does a good job over in Columbia. And hopefully Tracy Sloan's bunch can get a big win tonight, and like I said, hopefully can go to a tournament with some momentum.
Well, we got John Whaley on the mound, and we're about ready to get ready for action, so you folks hang in there and go to the fridge, get you something. We'll be right back with tonight's game.
Sportsmen and women of Lincoln County, if you trot line, limb line, jug line, or use 4-pound to 40-pound tests on your regular line, the next time the big one doesn't get away, bring your catch to Tracks and Trails Taxidermy and let them mount your hog in its natural setting for a memory that'll last you a lifetime. Aaron Lamb and his fine crew at Tracks and Trails are also the best around these parts at giving you hunters, young and old, state-of-the-art mounting on that trophy buck or other big game prize you worked your butt off to get. And turkey hunters, you've got to see what Tracks and Trails can do with that big Jake. Tracks and Trails also mount fox, bobcat, squirrel, mink, otter, beaver, raccoon, ducks, and all kinds, and even the big ones. Bear, elk, moose, buffalo, mule deer, rams, and on and on. Right now, we're even doing the king of the jungle, a lion. So come on out to Tracks and Trails at 232 Flintville School Road or call us at 937-7550. At Tracks and Trails, we bring your memories home to roost.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you, and leading off for the Columbia Lions tonight is number 2, the catcher, Alan Lindsay.
Up first for Columbia, number 2,
And
Alan
Lindsay steps in. Very fine baseball player, one of the best catchers in this district, and you'll see him on display here tonight. Lindsay fouls the first pitch back 0-1. So quickly Whaley,
big tall boy.
Quick Whaley ahead 0-1. Whaley on the year 3-3 on the season so far, dead even 500. Hoping to get over the 500 mark pitching wise. Next pitch from Whaley. So 1-1. Count even.
Lindsay, a Motlow signee already, so he's got his college career planned out a little bit. He'll be headed to Tullahoma to play ball. Way outside.
2-1.
Chilly night. Gray overcast skies, but a fun night to be at the ballpark. Not very chilly, just a little bit of chill in the air.
With the warm, this weather's hot and cold, so you have to turn it off. Lindsay fires up to the right fielder, Cooter. He's there, no problem, 1 down. So Cooter makes that play and quickly went out here in the first. Brings up the shortstop, number 8, Bobby Bratton. And Bratton, another talented player on this Columbia team. A pitcher last year, did really well for the Lions last season. Mark Pickle has developed a fine ball club, contending for a district championship this season, and looking to gain some momentum as well as Lincoln County going to the tournament. Bratton grounds it to the shortstop. He'll be throw up with it and safe. Bratton beats it. Infield hit from Mr. Bratton, so put him on at first. And I'll bring up the next hitter, number 25, the center fielder, Courtney English. Bratton singles. Now English gets his chance to move Mr. Bratton along.
Number 25, Courtney English.
So English, a right-handed batter. Steps in the batter's box.
I don't think Courtney's signed with nobody yet. Whaley's first pitch inside. Umpire called foul.
Back, 0-1.
Coach Sloan has the field looking real pretty tonight.
Always does. 0-1. Foul back 0-2. That's a given. When you come to this ball field, it's always going to be in immaculate condition.
You're looking at the 1998 High School Baseball Field of the Year. Something that Lincoln County High School is very proud of.
0-2.
There's a high.
Foul.
Which way?
It's going to be
right center, left center, left center. I'm sorry.
Center fielder's got it.
Confused.
2 down. 2 gone now.
Osteen gets under, makes the play.
2 gone in the first with Osteen's put out. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, number 27, the first baseman, Grant Nickel.
Up next, first baseman, number 27, Grant Nickel.
Nickel digs in, gets a sign from Coach Pickle, and now he's ready to step into the batter's box and get a hack.
Coach Pickle handling all the managing duties. He doesn't have any assistants.
He does a very good job. He does. Smith throws down to second, safe. Runner beats it. Bratton stolen base. High throw wide of the bag. Bratton makes it into second. So runner in scoring position now with 2 down. And Nickel has an RBI situation right here. Smith goes out, talks to Whaley a little bit.
Our umpires tonight behind the plate, Mr. Mike Sneed, and on the bases, Jody Farrell.
Now Whaley needs to go get this batter right here, not worry about the runner, just get the batter nickel and get out of this jam. 1-0 count to nickel. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Pretty pitch. John smoked that one.
One and one. It's even. Strike on the corner. 1-2. Good pitch by Whaley that time. Painted the corner. So he's ahead of nickel now. Got to go get him. One, two, 2-2. It's high. Dead even.
Oh, John will try to get him right here. Come on, Big John.
Foul back, 2-2.
Down the third base line, foul.
Just remains even. Two, 3-2, high. So full count. Now for Whaley, he's can't lose this guy after getting him 1-2. Got to come to him with something good. And Bratton will be going at second base with the pitch. Whaley. Here goes Bratton. Foul back. 3-2.
So nickel hanging in there with him. He's fouled off 3. John's going to have to muster just a little more energy here and get this ball by him. Don't want Columbia to go up on us first inning. Let's hope we can make something happen.
3-2. Way back in the left. That one is going to be out of here. Home run, Grant Nickel. Nickel hits a 2-run shot. Columbia leads it 2-0. Going Bratton from second.
Yeah, that one
Took it way back in the left.
pitching.
Columbia 2, Lincoln County nothing here in the first inning. So we did a 3-2 pitch and hit it a long, long way. That's the third home run that John Whaley's given up in his last 2 starts. Gave up 2 against Giles County and now the 1 here to Columbia tonight. So Columbia jumps out on top early.
Let's hope that doesn't shake him up, that he can smooth out here and then just pitch his ball game. Hopefully we can get some runs on the board and get that back for him.
Number 11 now hitting for the Lions, Jay Poling, the designated hitter.
Next up,
First,
DH,
first
11,
pitch is a
Jay
strike.
Poling.
0-1. 0-1 the count to Poling.
Jay Poling.
Strike 2.
DHing for the pitcher, Zach Gray.
So Poling behind 0-2. Quickly. 0-2, strike 3, got him, but the damage has been done. As Grant Nickel with the 2-run homer puts Columbia on top 2-0. At the end of a half inning, it's Lions 2, Falcons coming to bat. I'm Jeff Neal, and you're watching it all on Southpaw.
It's very important to make those fabulous first impressions with a great-looking you. Let the professionals at Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty help you with your plan right from the very start. Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty is the salon where professionals specialize in creative hairstyling designed to fit your own personality. Nancy Wheeler, Maureen Abels, Kay Johnson, Wanda Tipper, Zeldra and Wilma Buchanan are qualified to advise both men and women about ways to highlight all of your best features. For a hairstyle, cut, color, frost, perm, manicure, or pedicure, what are you waiting for? And Maxine's features Wolf tanning beds. They'll give you that deep, dark tan fast. Call Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty for an appointment at 433-6737 or stop by in 2250C Thornton Taylor Parkway in Fayetteville. Let the professionals at Maxine's help you find your own great style.
And we're back. John Whaley be leading us off tonight. So trying to get something going.
Bottom of the first right here, and Whaley will get it started. Whaley, 3 homers, 19 RBIs on the season, hitting .375, hitting .323 in district play. Right-handed batter. Digs in, here comes a pitch from Gray. It's a strike, 0-1. Go 2. That's on the corner. So Gray quickly ahead 0-2 to Whaley.
Hang with him, John.
0-2 right here. Gray 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the corner. He's going to sit down.
You folks at home
So
might have
now
noticed that
it'll-
was about 6 inches off the plate, but that's normal.
So now it'll bring up number 10, Joey Ashby. Batter must adjust when that's on the
Number
corner.
10, Joey Ashby. We appreciate Miss Amy Osteen singing a fine version of our national anthem for us.
Strike! 4 straight in a row for Gray. Painting that corner.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our cable stations for bringing you this game. We appreciate the fine job they do helping Falcon baseball.
0-1. Foul back 0-2. So now Ashby in a hole 0-2.
I would personally appreciate if all you folks at home would call our cable stations, the cable station you're watching this game on, and tell them you appreciate them bringing you Falcon baseball as well as other sports. Girls
0-2 pitch
enjoying
from
her view from the dugout.
Strike three. So Gray sends down the first 2 batters on 6 straight strikes. Come out and throwing around the plate. Falcon bats have
Up next,
to.
number 21, Brandon
Have
Sisk.
to adjust right here. Brandon Sisk will step up for the Falcons now. Sisk getting .443 on the season, 5 homers, 29 RBIs so far for Brandon Sisk.
Let's hope he can.
And he gets hit with
Man,
a pitch.
the last
so
thing Brandon needed was getting hit.
Hit by a pitch, and he'll get on first. So it helps
So
with
that
2
may have
out
been
hit.
that may have been sort of on purpose there. That may have been a little call for our best hitter to.
Well, 6 straight strikes, and he used those 1 bad one. So it's going to bring up now number 8, Matt Haney. And Haney on the season hitting .256 so far. No homers and 10 RBIs for Mr. Haney.
Batter's the DH, Matt.
So
Haney,
next pitch
number 8.
from Gray. Here he goes. 1-0.
Haney put in the DH spot here the last several games. He's done pretty good from that position. Hopefully he can get a big hit here and move Brandon on around the bases.
2-0 inside. So Haney ahead 2-0. First Falcon batter that's done that all night.
Cameraman with a great shot here where you can see the pitcher catcher and the runner on first base. As he takes his lead, tries to make something happen. There's the pitch.
Little check swing by Haney, the third ball to the third baseman, and he will beat that out. Safe. Assist goes to second, so runners on at first and second with 2 down. Falcons making it happen with 2 outs here in the first.
So a little check swing single for Haney.
Haney a single, and that brings up the right field number 23, Jim Bob Cooter. As he'll step in, he is
Next up, number
so
23,
315,
Cooter.
2 homers and 23 RBIs for Jim Bob Cooter this season. One 1-0 outside. Tried to paint that corner that time and missed. So 2 on, 2 out for the Falcons. Cooter has a good RBI chance right here.
Good opportunity. We've been listening intently here at the ballpark for the.
Cooter now with a base hit, and it's going to stop Sisk at third. He'll hold up. So the bases are loaded now with 2 out.
Brandon, a little bit injured, did not know if he would be able to play tonight. He's sort of got a hip pointer, or at least a lot of pain in his hip. And you could tell it on that dash to third there that he wasn't going to be able to be running all out.
And now it's going to bring up
Next up, the catcher.
number 816, Matt Smith. Smith hitting .307 on the season. No homers and 18 RBIs for Matt.
So
Low, 1-0.
best way to answer a pitcher that throws 6 strikes for 2 Ks is come back and hit the ball, and that's what we've done so far here. 1 intentional, but 1 good liner, and hopefully we can keep that going. Show him he's not as dominant as he thinks he is.
All with 2 out, too.
All with 2 out.
That's a good sign as well. Gray with the next pitch. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss, strike one. Matt a little late right there on that one. Needed to get the bat head out a little quicker.
Gray readies. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Matt behind.
Zach Gray looks to be about 6'2", 6'3". Pretty tall for a high school player. Brings the ball right at you.
2-2.
That one there wasn't very much right at you, though.
Matt earlier in the season against Hazel Green had the bases loaded and kind of check swing, rolled into a double play. Hopefully that won't happen this time. Of course it can't with 2 down, but hopefully Matt can come through with an RBI situation right here. Knock a couple home. Little grounder to the second baseman, and he booted it.
Come on in.
And Smith will.
That's going to score 2 runs.
And Haney will score. So it's going to make it 2-2. That ties it up on Smith's RBIs right there. Smith gets him 2 RBIs, and that'll make it a 2-2 ball game.
Matt Smith hit a ground ball
Sisk and Haney scored.
Got through the second baseman for an E4, and that allowed both runs to come in.
So now it's going to bring up number 3, Jared Gentry. Gentry hitting .282 on the season. No homers, 17 RBIs for Jared.
So after starting out with 2 straight Ks, Zach Gray finds himself in a little trouble here. Still with 2 runners on.
Stride, 0-1.
I love that when you have an answer. They get 2 runs, we come back get 2 runs.
And all with 2 out, that's the big thing, is be able to have those 2 out hits or start a 2 out rally. Something the Falcons have not done very much this season. 0-2.
Batter's left fielder number 3,
Gentry.
Jared Gentry.
Digging is in a hole, but hopefully he can come out of it right here.
So Gray readies with the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 outside. Try to get that corner, but missed it.
Columbia coached by Mark Pickle. Falcons coached by Tracy Sloan and Juan Claraday.
Smith on at first. And Cooter on at second. Kevin Yates awaits his turn. As Gentry poaches one into left.
That may fall in the
center.
gap.
It's going to
get
drop.
back. It is.
It's going to be
hit.
1-2. It's going to score. Cooter's going to score. Rounding third. Here comes Smith. He'll score. He saves. Now John Holt scores.
Holt, pinch runner, scores.
Holt scores courtesy runner, and it's going to be.
Gentry winds up at third with a triple. He did not stop running, so he's granted a triple on that.
Call that a double and a throw to third on the throw to the plate. It's going to be a double for Gentry, and he'll an RBI.
I beg to differ with you there, co-host. You cannot.
An RBI double.
Normally that would be rated a double, but because he never stopped, if I'm scoring, I give him a triple there. He would have been out probably if they'd throw that way, but he never stopped, never broke his stride. And that'll bring up number 7, Kevin Yates. Next up, third baseman, number 7, Kevin Yates.
So Yates comes up. Yates on the season. Yates hitting 300, a homer, and 5 RBIs. On the mound, he's 3-1 also. Pitching very well for the Falcons this season in the limited roles.
Watch the first
limited
two
roles,
batters of this inning, you would never have thought what might have transpired after it. That's why in baseball you never give up.
Outside,
keep
1 and 2. So Gray ahead of Yates 0-2, like he has the last couple batters, throws one outside, hoping they fish, and they don't. So this inning started out real simple, but has gotten complex.
There's another
late. That's a right to the shortstop. He'll snare it. So the Falcons get 4 runs, 2 of them on the RBI single from Smith, and the other 2 on the double from Gentry. And at the end of 1 inning, it is Falcons 4, Lions 2. At the end of 1, you're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Had any trouble with your feet lately? Come in and visit the Foot Clinic. Dr. Tim Merrill brings you the expertise and special attention needed for even the most difficult cases. Welcome to Dr. Merrill's office. Bunions, ingrown toenails, corns, heel spurs, and even diabetes foot care. You may be surprised to know that your feet are not supposed to hurt. If you are having a foot problem, you are not alone. 60% of the population seeks help for foot problems every year, and now Lincoln County offers Dr. Tim Merrill.
How are you? I'm Dr. Merrill.
Tim brings you an extensive background in foot and ankle care. Dr. Tim Merrill takes great pride in the quality of care and provides a caring environment in his office on the Fayetteville Bypass, 2250 Thornton Taylor Parkway, Suite B. Dr. Tim Merrill utilizes his in-office x-ray facility and many other techniques to treat your foot condition effectively for your quick return to work, school, or play. Call the Foot Clinic today at 433-9600 and get back on your feet.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you. At the end of 1 inning, the Falcons lead 4-2. It's going to bring up for the Columbia Lions this inning, number 3, the right fielder Brandon Mabry. And he'll step in. Falcons get 4 in that first inning, all after 2 were out. First pitch from Whaley is low, 1-0. So 1-0 count to Mr. John Whaley. And
leading off to
Mabry, I'm sorry.
Right fielder number 3, Brandon Mabry.
Hopefully Whaley can hold them down right here and let the bats do some talking in their half. 1-0, 2-0 now.
I'm going to give John a whole lot more confidence now. We got him a lead back. Pitcher always works better after he gets to his first inning, or almost always. Needs to get his arm loosened up.
Well, especially after the 4-run first the Falcons put up, he's going to be a little bit more relaxed and having.
A lot of our pitchers have the
now he has a 2-run lead. So.
Tom Glavine complex. So we get through the first inning, he's hard to beat.
Walk. So Mabry will walk.
That's not what you want to do.
It's going to bring up the third baseman, number 16, Josh Oliver, 7th place hitter on the Lions club. 6-7-8 in this second inning.
Third baseman, number 16, Josh
Columbia.
Oliver.
Right-handed batter. A little flare out to right field. Cooter coming in for it. And the shortstop goes out for it and almost doubles him up at first, but safe.
Yeah, just a little inexperience there on Kyle Manderson's part. He couldn't get the ball out of his glove. He was aware that the runner was off first base a little too much, but just couldn't get to come out.
Throw. And throw was wide, and he couldn't get the runner. So 1 down, and they'll bring up number 18, the left fielder, Nick Hensley.
Left fielder number 18, Nick Hensley.
So 1 down, runner at first. First pitch, fouled off, 0-1.
Good movement.
Well, they want to keep that runner right at first base and just concentrate on getting the batters out.
So Hensley steps in, there's the throw over. Runner back safely. These boys are getting under the ball a lot. That was the I didn't write down Zach Gray. What happened to the polling?
Strike.
Strike.
0-2.
Had a lot of fly balls off Columbia's bat so far.
Now-
One of them very too long fly ball.
0-2. Almost hit him. And now the runner goes to second. He'll stay there.
So that takes away the force out. I was hoping we might get a double play ball, but I'll have to do it another way.
Just got to bear down right here, get this batter. 0-2. Little flare, foul back. Remains 0-2. Oh, 1-2. Spring sports are winding down here at Lincoln County High School. As the softball team is getting ready for their district tournament, they will play this coming Friday, play the first round at home, and miss some other sports here in just a moment. As 2-2, the count even. 2-2 right here. Hopefully Whaley will come in with something right here and be able to get this batter. Even count.
Whaley readies. Here's the pitch.
Little flare, it's foul back. 2-2.
I hope you folks have enjoyed all the games we brought you this year. This is our 7th telecast of SouthPaw Productions from Lincoln County Baseball. We've enjoyed bringing it to you, and we have a few more events we're going to bring to you here in the coming weeks. Lady Falcons softball will follow here shortly, and then we will.
As Hensley walks, so first and second now with one down for Columbia, brings up the next hitter, number 1, the second baseman Ryan Story.
The batter now, second baseman number 1, Ryan Story. So 2 walks here in the second. It's not helped John any. We hope we don't get that big hit that hurts him again. But he just rear back, throw strikes.
1-0 high. Other Falcons spring sports, the Falcons soccer team is preparing for their district tournament, which will begin May the 6th as they start their action. Hopefully they can win a couple games in district tournament and go a long way there in that type of deal. 2-0 high the count, and hoping for a winning season. Also,
we're proud to tell you that Falcon Soccer is going to be telecast here live on this cable station in the coming days. So watch for it right here from SouthPaw Productions. We are going to telecast Falcon Soccer. And then in the coming days, Falcon Tennis will be telecast, and Falcon Track and Field. So we're proud to bring you that, and we hope you'll tell all your friends to be watching, call your cable stations for times and dates. And that'll be coming up just a little later on in the spring.
Meeting at the mound as Smith going out to talk to Whaley. 2-0 the count now on the batter, Story.
I don't know what was the matter with that pitch, but the umpire didn't see it that way.
3-0, tie.
3-0 the count.
Nowhere near. 3-0 now. Strike.
Falcons standout Ramsey Wood just stepped up in the press box. We're going to try to talk to him just a minute between innings, see what his future career hopes are, and we'll let all the folks see what's going on in Ramsey's life.
3-1, swing and miss, 3-2. Full count.
So the number 9 batter at the plate here, and let's hope that we can get him right here on the full count. Runners will be, no, it's 1 out.
3-2 now. Still should be going, swing and miss, strike 3. The 2 down now in the second for Columbia. Bring up the lead-off batter, number 2, Alan Lindsay. Lindsay 0 for 1 on the night so far.
Next up, number 2, Alan Lindsay.
The catcher has an RBI situation with with 2 runners on and 1 in scoring position. Well, he needs to go get this guy. Inside. 1-0. Curveball that time. Runners take their leads. Strike, swing and miss. Evens up at 1-1. Falcon track team will be having their postseason here in a few weeks. There's sectionals and regionals, and if anyone goes on to stay to be at the end of and look at
off the helmet.
Poked right off the helmet, but Lindsey's okay. He'll walk to first.
Tony Conigliaro all over again. Boston,
No problem.
1967.
No problem. As Lindsey walks to first, he's going to load the bases now with 2 down for number 8, Bobby Bratton.
Next up, number 8, Bobby Bratton.
Bratton now up, the shortstop.
Please don't think from that shot, folks, that there's not a lot of people here. It's just hard to get everybody on camera from
Bratton.
the position we're in. We've got a pretty good crowd tonight.
Bratton 1 for 1, singled earlier.
Ground ball.
Ground ball right through there. It's going to score 1-2 and tie the ball game. As Columbia will tie it at 4-4 with those 2 runs. As it's going to score Hensley and Mabry. 2 RBIs for Bratton. So he's 2 for 2 on the night. Single and 2 singles.
So those walks come back to haunt, John, as they usually do.
So now
and that's going to bring up number 25, Courtney English.
English steps in. So dead even ball game. It was 2-2 and now 4-4. So a lot of runs being scored here tonight. Like offensive baseball, you've got a good ball game. 0-1, swing and a miss. One. Low, 2-1.
John just cannot seem to find his groove. Too many pitches off the plate, and it's getting him in trouble here early in the game. Almost like Little League and Babe Ruth, you just have to throw strikes.
Like any level
to
of
be
baseball.
successful.
Any level of baseball, you got to throw strikes. No matter if it's Pee Wee League or Major Leagues. You got to throw it around the plate, and hopefully the guys will put it in play, and hopefully your fielders can field it and throw it to the proper infielders for the outs. It's a game you catch, hit, and throw.
Wow.
A basic ball game.
I didn't know you knew that much about
That's
baseball.
right. I know a lot.
Where's it at?
No one up. It's going to the second baseman, and Kyle Manderson
has
makes the play for the 3rd out. It'll end the inning tied up 4-4 at the end of 1.5. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
Columbia has 2 runs.
Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers. Memphis Car Audio. It's the word on the street. To get the heart of the sound, you've got to get Memphis Car Audio. State-of-the-art car speakers, subwoofers, and amps. Get Memphis Car Audio installed today at Radio Shack. The entertainment of tomorrow you can enjoy today. Radio Shack has gone beyond AM and FM radio with XM satellite radio. It's the next generation radio with hundreds of digital crystal clear channels of music, news, sports, and entertainment. Radio Shack now gives you more ways to talk with Singular Wireless. Radio Shack is a Lincoln County authorized Singular Wireless dealer, and Radio Shack has plans to fit your every need. Stop in Radio Shack today for all the hot deals on the hottest technology. 1402 Huntsville Highway in the Bilo Shopping Center. Call 433-4933. Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers.
Hello there. We're back for the bottom of the 2nd inning. And we've got a guest with us here, Ramsey Wood, senior, Lincoln County High School, Falcon football standout and basketball. And Ramsey, we're glad to have you on board. We'll talk to you a little bit here as the game progresses. Stepping up right now, number 5, Thomas Osteen, the center fielder, going to lead us off. Get things going. Hopefully we're going to get this lead back. Brush back inside.
So Osteen leads off with the ball. Osteen on the season so far, hitting .262 with no homers and 16 RBIs. Swing on it. Foul back. 1-1. Even the count.
Ramsey, you're getting through here close to the end of your senior season. You got any college plans?
Right now, I'm planning on going to MTSU and majoring in concrete industry management.
You have to say that again. I didn't catch that.
I'm going to MTSU and I'm going to major in concrete industry management.
Oh, that sounds good.
One of their majors is West Counts. He's currently playing for the Tennessee Valley Vipers in the AF2 League.
Yeah, big Huntsville player. West Counts doing a good job for the Vipers.
Formerly a Middle Tennessee State fan. Now he's with the Tennessee Valley Vipers of the AF2 League, as I just mentioned.
You think
they're doing real well?
Ramsey's going to MTSU. You're going to try to do a walk-on with football up there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I wish you luck at that. I feel like you've got as good opportunity as anybody.
3-1. Ground ball to second baseman, and he'll make the play. 1 down. So 4-3 put out for Osteen. Makes it 1 down. Brings up the next hitter, number 24, the leadoff batter, John Whaley.
Ramsey, you'll be going to school this fall?
Yes, sir.
Starting in the fall. And we appreciate the fine effort you've made for Falcon sports here during your career.
I've loved it.
First pitch is a strike to Whaley, 0-1.
I might say myself, I enjoyed being your coach in Little League. Ramsey was one of my best players in Little League. He was always a model citizen and a great ball player.
0-1 the count. Here comes
Championship game, actually.
Yes, sir. We won the Little League Championship 1996, and you were a big part of that. I think you hit .882, according to my stats that year, and just almost an automatic runner every time you were at bat. So that was great.
Thank you.
Now, see if you can let some of that run off on John Whaley right here.
1-1 count. Whaley fouls it back. 1-2. It's foul ball. 1-2.
Oh, shoestring catch.
Oh, catching right field. That was foul, but it tailed, and the right fielder made a great catch.
That was a great catch.
Mabry saved it right there, so it's 2 down here in the second. Like the ball was tailing foul, but it just hugged that chalk enough for Mabry to make the play.
So John sort of picks his helmet against the ground in disgust because he knows he's very close to at least a double right there. That's going to bring up number 10, Joey Ashby.
Hitting next for the Falcons. Ashby's hitting next. Ashby on the season currently is .257 with no homers and 11 RBIs.
Now, Joey Cade first time up and behind 0-1 here. 3 state pitches first time up. There's a hard hit ball, second base, but he's going to be over. Grab it, throw over.
So it's going to be 1-2-3 inning for the Falcons in the second. So at the end of 2 full, it's still a tie ball game, 4-4. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
Hey, Jimmy, you up for lunch?
Man, you work too hard. You're making us all look bad.
Oh, well, later.
Introducing the Intruder Volusia from Suzuki.
Jimmy, take 2 weeks off. I won't take no for an answer.
It's all you need to get away.
This is the place where I can build my cabin and get away from it all, with a little help from my all-new Suzuki Quadrunner Eiger 400. I didn't spend much, and it's got all the features I need, so I can build my cabin and get away from it all. Get into the great outdoors. Get back to nature. Get back on my Eiger. Get some ice. Get some x-rays. Get a contractor.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you. Top of the 3rd inning. Columbia and Lincoln County tied at 4-4. Here with Ramsey Wood. Ramsey, mentioned you're going to be in an all-star game, football game this summer. Mention that a little bit.
Jim Bob and I have been selected to play in the East-West Shrine game June 22nd at Middle Tennessee State University.
Game for a very good cause, and each region has their picks around the state, and they did, like I said, like you mentioned, they did select you two guys, and Jim Bob Cooter, very fine athlete as well. I know you guys will represent us well at Middle Tennessee State in June, and then whatever college plans Jim Bob has, I'm not sure what he's planning on doing with college, but still looking at some things, and I know you guys represent us very well on down the line.
Be some scouts at that game?
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, we'll go up there and knock some heads around. Show them what a country boy from Taft can do.
Nickel, 1-2 pitch, he strikes out. K. So Nickel with a K, and it will bring up the next batter for Columbia, number 25, or number...
Next up, number 11, Jay
number 11,
Poling.
Jay Poling, the DH.
So Grant Nickel experiences both ends of the spectrum with a 2-run homer in the first inning and then goes down swinging second.
So Ramsey, appreciate you coming up and talk to us.
We lost the mic.
We lost the mic. Pitch 0-1.
Well, I appreciate it.
Nick,
Come up here.
where's it going? Where's it at?
Right field, right field.
Right field, and the right fielder's under it. Cooter, got it. For the second out. 2 down here in the third. Like I said, Ramsey, appreciate it, and know you'll.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Good luck to everything you do. Hitting next for the Columbia Lions, number 3, the right fielder, Brandon Mabry. So, with 2 down, the Mabry and the sacks are empty.
So John settled down here a little. At the big K, that was his second one of the night, and it was 2 batters back-to-back each K, so maybe that'll give him the confidence he needs here. Batter number 3, Brandon Mabry. Mabry walked and scored in the second.
$1-0, 2-0. Inside. So Mabry steps in ahead. Mentioned Whaley 3-3 on the season. His ERA 5.50 so far in 35 2/3 innings. He's given up 41 hits. Struck out 35. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So it's full count now to.
You don't want to lose it, John. We don't want to let nothing get started. He started off the second inning with a walk.
Full count, 2 down, and comes a pitch. Strike 3, got him. So that'll end the top of the third, and it's a KC if you're scoring at home. And it's at the end of 2.5. It's Columbia 4, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Buying or selling? Let Century 21 AAA Associates assist you through your real estate transaction. We are professional realtors dedicated to integrity, service, and progressive marketing. We offer free market analysis to anyone considering the sale of their home or property. Our listings at Century 21 get far-reaching exposure through 2 multiple listing services, covering Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama. We're putting hundreds of agents to work for you. You can access us on the internet, view our advertisements in Huntsville, Alabama, locally in the Exchange, or the Real Estate Showcase of Lincoln County. We offer building lots and acreage, starter homes to executive manors, farms, prime hunting land, commercial and investment properties. Whatever you're looking for, we can help you find it. Located 2 blocks south of the Lincoln County High School, Century 21 AAA feels that our customers deserve and will receive the finest service offered by any real estate organization.
Back here, Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you, Lincoln County High School. Bottom of the third inning between Lincoln County and Columbia is 4-4. Leading off for the Falcons here in the third inning is number 21, Brandon Sisk. Sisk earlier was hit by a pitch and scored on a RBI hit by Matt Smith in the first. Inside, 1-0. Strike. 1-1.
Nichols running back and rocking now.
So Gray's even to Sisk. 1-1.
I keep thinking Grant Nichols on the mound.
No, he's not. Zach Gray's on the mound. And a ground ball to first foul. 1-2. So it's going to be 1-2 Sisk, just behind in the count.
Wish you folks were at the ballpark tonight. We're having a good time. Giving away hamburgers and stuff for trivia questions. Right now, you could be sitting here trying to win a car wash to the Buy Fast Shell store on the Huntsville Highway if you knew the answer to the trivia question right now. Always missing something if you don't come out to the ballpark.
2-2, the count to Sisk. Even. 2-2. 3-2, high.
3-2, we'll take a walk. Get us some base runners here.
Sisk. 72nd at bat of the season.
How many walks does Brandon have?
2-2 pitch. Here it comes. 3-2 outside.
One more to go with it.
So he is on. So Brandon on at first with the walk. It's going to bring up number 8, Mad Haney. And Haney last time single scored on the hit by Smith. So hopefully he can go 2 for 2 right here. Sloan going down. John Hope will come in to pinch run. Doris, John Doris, number 4, number 6. John Doris at first. 2-run for the batter, courtesy runner.
He can re-enter one time, but that will do it for Brandon. Other than that, he can come back into the game. But unlike the pitcher-catcher where you have a courtesy runner in high school baseball to speed up things.
And here goes Doris, the second. He'll make it there standing. So Doris in the scoring position. And he got an RBI chance right here. Pitch, it's low, 2-0 to Haney. Falcons come in 15-14 on the season. Lions come in 24-5.
Gray's pitch.
Outside. No strike on the corner. That one's on the corner.
Yeah, about
2-2. He'll leave it.
The umpire definitely must see the strike zone as a trapezoid, which leans out a whole lot.
But the umpire has the last word in everything. 2-2.
Oh,
that's on there, right in there. That's in there.
Folks,
2
we can't help from holler
That's
at
in
that.
there. 2-2. It's
Unbelievable calling tonight.
Even. Dead
Mr.
even
Mike
count.
Sneed may
2-0.
be in need of glasses. Man.
2-2.
Please help the man call a strike. Very unfair to the batter, folks.
Batters must adjust when that happens. 2-2
Must
the count.
adjust. I hope we don't have to start walking to first base on every swing.
2-2.
Oh.
3-2.
Oh, he didn't call that a strike, folks.
Outside.
That's amazing.
That's outside.
amazing. That must just have been a little bit off the corner.
It was outside. Full count now to Haney.
So hopefully Matt has some idea of what he's got to swing at here to keep him striking out.
Swing foul.
He hangs.
So still full count. Runner at second indoors. Sloan giving the signs out to him. He's got to move right here. Full count. When that strike zone's like that, batters must adjust at every level.
Give me a break.
3-2. And ball 4, Haney walks. So Haney will walk. First and second.
First and second now. No outs.
Great chance for the Falcons to score.
That brings Jim Cooter, number 23, up to the plate.
That's 23, Jim Bob Cooter, the right fielder. He'll step in.
James Robert, we're told.
No, it's Jim Bob Cooter. I promise you that.
It's a disease, Jimmy.
It's Jim Bob Cooter, Region 3-5A, most valuable football player.
Oh, we're talking football again now, folks.
1-0, outside.
So Matt at first. And John Doris at second, the pinch runner for Brandon Sisk, who walked, lead off the inning. We got Zach Gray in a little bit of a ultimatum here. Jim Bob came up with a big hit first inning. Let's hope he can drill one back through the center.
Cooter on the season hitting .315, 2 homers, 23 RBIs. Has 17 singles, 5 doubles.
Coach Mike Hope has stepped up in the press box. We hope to get him on the air a little bit later and let him tell us what's going on with all Falcon sports right now. There's a hard hit ball, but right to the shortstop. He's going to flip over to second and over to first for the double play.
Got it. Double play. So 2 down.
So Cooter gets into the double play, and
Doris moves to third on the double play.
So that's going to bring up Matt Smith, number 16.
The catcher.
And hopefully he
and
can
so
do
now
something.
Coach Pickle going to go out to the mound and talk to Gray.
We'll take a
and
little
the
break
catcher,
right here.
Lindsay.
We'll take a little break while Coach Pickle's talking to his pitcher, and we'll be right back. This is a SouthPaw production. 4-4. Bottom of the third. Falcons with a runner at third. 2 outs. Matt Smith at the plate.
Smith RBI single earlier scored 2 runs. Smith on the year now with 20 RBIs, no homers.
Zach Gray ready's on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swing foul back. Columbia jumped out with 2 runs at the top of the first. Falcons came right back and answered, and with 4 more runs.
Foul back, 0-2. Way back.
Columbia came back in the second with 2 to tie it up 4-4.
So,
and here we stand in the bottom of the third with that score.
So now Smith behind 0-2. It's Gray, so. Little foul. Smith fights that one off and fouls it back.
Matty, good contact hitter. He's good at getting the bat on the ball. So maybe he can hang in here, fight off these pitches, and get one he likes. Gray readies. Here's the pitch.
Strike 3 on the corner. That one on the corner at the end of third.
Folks, you're seeing a travesty unfold before you
at the end of 3, it's 4-4. Watch it all on SouthPaw.
Carter's Drugstore on the east side of the Fayetteville Square has the highest quality pharmacy with the best pharmaceutical staff anywhere. Not only is Carter's a drugstore, Carter's has a wide selection of Hallmark cards for every occasion. Just walk in the door at Carter's and you will see many friendly faces that will help you in any way possible. For the looks you love in beauty products to the most lovely monogrammed sterling silver jewelry, Carter's has it all. For that special gift or decorating your own home, Carter's has the most unique items to choose from. Carter's has a great selection of picture frames, and you can find baby gifts to anniversary gifts. When you absolutely don't know what gift to get, just come in and look around for the best gift ideas anywhere. Stay in good health with all the vitamin supplements that Carter's has to choose from. And the next time you need a prescription filled, let their highly trained and professional pharmacist fill your needs. The kind service that we have all come to depend on 365 days a year, Carter's Drugstore, where everybody goes.
We're back here for the top of the fourth. We've got Coach Mike Holt sitting in with us now, and we're proud to have you here with us, Coach. And is that your daughter?
No, it's not my daughter.
Oh, I think it's an answer to our trivia question.
What is it?
Let's get that.
Do it.
Lance Berkman from Houston. So this young lady wins a car wash from the Bypass Shell Store. What's your name? Can you tell us your name? Morgan Oliver. Morgan Oliver, you are the proud winner of a car wash from the Arby's Bypass Shell Store.
Leadoff batter for Columbia, 16, Josh Oliver here to end the start the ball in the fourth. And Josh Oliver hits one way back in center. Elfstein is there, 1 down. So a few pitches
out here in top of the fourth.
A few pitches and 1 out for Columbia here in the fourth. It'll bring up the next hitter, number 18, Nick Lindsley, the left fielder.
Coach, many Falcon things going on right now here in late in the spring.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year where the district tournaments are starting to get cranked up. We got soccer, baseball, softball will all be in district tournaments in the next week. Had a great weekend here last weekend. If anybody wasn't here at the high school, they missed it. We had soccer tournament going on. We had softball going on. We had baseball at home and AAU basketball in the gym. So there was a lot of activity here at the high school, and you know, a lot of money brought into the economy.
Yes.
When Coach Smith brings that border battle in, I think it's 26 teams, and
oh yes.
This year the soccer had the JV district tournament down there, and so.
1-1 pitch outside 2-1.
And that was great to see the JV tournament get to play on our new field, and it looked very good.
Yeah, it did. And if I'm not mistaken, the way that the soccer does it, I think they have the JV tournament, and the next year they'll host the tournament. So next year here at Lincoln County, we'll be hosting the 8 AAA soccer tournament.
Strike, even count, 2-2 to Hensley.
Well, that'll be great. We have only one of very few regulation-size soccer fields in the state, and it's a very pretty field.
Yeah, it is.
Hensley sends one to center. Osteen on his horse. He'll get it no problem, 2 down. 2 out here in the fourth.
A lot of the coaches last weekend, I was talking to Coach Simafu and our Coach Julius, as they call him, and we're really impressed with the field. They like the big field, you know.
Yes.
You know, hopefully, you know, they've made a stone path down there, so it's a real nice area for them to sit at now, and it's you know, just you know, going to be a great place to see soccer, and hopefully we can keep building on the field and make it better. It's you know, all in the plans. It's just going to take a little more time, but
yes, sir.
They've had a great year. You know, they lost last night to Franklin County 1-0, and you know, Franklin County, Tullahoma. Both of those have been the powerhouse in 8 AAA, and you know, they played them very well both times.
1-1 count batter for the batter, Ryan Story, the second baseman.
Story Cade is last time up. Let's hope he does so here.
2-1 tie.
John needs to throw one about 16 inches off the plate there and get that third strike.
Y'all picking on those umpires.
I may have mean to him tonight, but
is that because
I've never seen a strike zone that far outside.
Batters must adjust.
There it is.
2-2.
There it was, right there. He did it for me.
Yep, and he's calling it both sides. When he's doing that, no problem.
Coach, they made the play.
2-2. 2-2 the count, and strike 3, it'll end the inning. So that ends it at the end of 3.5. Columbia 4, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Thank you for calling Cars Plus. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Steve McWhirter, owner of Cars Plus. We're located in Park City, Tennessee on Huntsville Highway. We specialize in trucks, cars, vans, and sport utility vehicles. At Cars Plus, we offer friendly hometown service, no high-pressure sales, and have financing available along with a extended warranty program. We service and inspect all our vehicles. My father, Ronnie McWhirter, former owner of Ron 66, heads our service department with over 35 years experience. Here at Cars Plus, we handle everything from your old classics to your new classics and anything in between. So come by and see us at Top Park City Hill or give us a call at 433-1922.
And you're back here, bottom of the 4th. You're watching Mighty Bird Baseball here on SouthPaw Productions. We hope you folks are enjoying it. We're pleased to have Coach Mike Hope with us here between innings, talking about Falcon sports, things that are upcoming here at the tail end of the spring season. And we've got Jared Gentry coming up to lead off the inning.
First pitch to Gentry, outside 1-0. Didn't know Lincoln County changed their nickname, Coach. You know that?
What's that?
The Mighty Birds. I didn't know we changed our nickname. I thought we were Falcons.
That's always the.
Oh, yes, sir. Everybody knows about the bird.
I thought we were Falcons. I didn't know we were Mighty Birds. I didn't know it changed.
Well, Falcons gets blasé. You got to choose things up, Jeffro. When you're at the bird cage, you're playing Mighty Bird baseball. You're sitting up in the bird's nest. And you've got a bird's eye view of the field.
Press box to you. 1-1 to count.
And Zach Gray's fixing to throw some bird feed to the batter. And he swings and misses. He wasn't very hungry. These mighty birds are tough, and we hope everybody will see come district tournament time. Coach Holt, how's the Mighty Bird basketball team doing?
Well, we have got some of the kids in playing AAU. We had tryouts. We've got the squad down to 25, and we have a 10-day practice where we can come in and practice right here at the school. So we're going to go next week, and you know, it looks a little better. Got a good group of kids in. Real proud of the turnout we had, and excited about next year. Of course, it's a long way away. You know, so it's going to be interesting to see. I think people will really like it. It'll be a little up-tempo game next year with the quickness and the size that we're going to have. So looking forward to it.
And here's the next pitch to Jared, and he takes ball 4.
So Gentry walks to open the 4th. Bring up number 7, Kevin Yates, the next batter for Lincoln County. Sloan gives the signs to Gentry at first.
So leadoff runner on. That's a good sign.
Last night
so Pickle goes out to talk to Gray, to make a pitching change, and we'll come back and tell you who the new pitcher is for the Columbia Lions here in a moment. You're watching it all on Southpaw. Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you at Falcon Field as Mark Pickle is going to talk to his new pitcher, number 8, Bobby Bratton. He was the shortstop, came in to pitch, and a fine pitcher is Bobby Bratton. So these Falcons better bear down if they're going to get some runs right here with the runner at first and nobody out here in the 4th. The starting pitcher Gray pitches 3 full innings, 3 complete. So Bratton gets his first pitch is outside, 1-0.
Batter is number 7, Kevin Yates. Batter is number 7, Kevin Yates.
Yates, a home run, 5 RBIs on the season.
Zach Gray went 3+ innings, had 3 walks, 2 Ks, gave up 4 runs.
Strike, 1-1. It's even.
All you have to do on Bobby Bratton, though, is swing the bat. He put the ball over the plate. Doesn't have as many off-speed pitches as Zach Gray did. It's just going to be a matter of Kevin stepping in there and standing his ground and swinging that bat.
He just brings
we need
heat.
a run here.
Just brings the heat. That's all.
There's a bunt.
Yeah,
He's got a pretty bunt. That may be everybody safe, and it is. Great bunt. Kevin Yates catches everybody off guard.
Low throw on the third baseman allows Yates to make it.
Moves the runner to second.
First and second with nobody out. Brings up Thomas Osteen for a possible RBI situation. So Yates with a sac bunt.
Well, bunt single.
Yes, it was.
It's only a sack when you're out.
That was beautiful.
He'll bring up Thomas Osteen for a possible RBI. And Osteen on the season so far. He's currently 262, no homers, and 18 RBIs. These stats I mentioned tonight are kept by Tracy Sloan and Juan Clariday, the coaches of Falcon Baseball.
Osteen 0 for 1 on the night, but he's hoping to redeem himself right here and get something going.
1-0 the count to Osteen.
Thomas has come through with some good hits this season that's drove in some runs. Let's hope he can find the right pitch to do it with right here. Coach Hope, we're getting excited here. 4-4. This is a big game for Columbia. They need this. With a victory here, they would win the district. And so the Falcons are going to try to be the spoilers and still keep ourselves in a position we want to be in to face the team that we'd like to face in the tournament when it starts.
1-1 even. Can't even Thomas Osteen.
It's not bad to be the spoiler, that's for sure. Give you an opportunity. You know, people kind of look over you after you've played them maybe twice and been beaten. You can go into district and make some noise.
Yes, sir. Last year, the Falcons won the district championship and hosted a tournament right here at the Birdcage.
But they promptly went 0-2 and were eliminated. So regular season means nothing. And Bratton falls, going to throw to first for the out and move the runners up to second and third. So regular season championship. Regular season championship in District 8 AAA is only on a piece of paper. Doesn't mean anything.
Oh, Jeffrey, I beg to differ with you so
play the
much. Coach Hope, will you tell him what a district championship means to your team?
Columbia has won three straight district tournaments. They were finished 5th and 6th in the district.
Oh, yes.
So it means nothing.
Means nothing to them. Means a lot to the team that wins the district championship. I surely grant you.
All it means is you host the tournament. 1-0 pitch to Whaley.
It also means you walk around behind the press box and look up on the board, and there's a big sign there that says 2001 district champions for District 8. So it means something.
Oh, yeah, there's always some good memories there.
Great memories.
0-2.
That's like saying the regular season doesn't mean nothing if you don't win the World Series. But I think the Braves would differ with that.
Well, the Braves would differ. They've won
champions for about 10 years in a row.
Yeah, but they've only won one World Series, so it doesn't really matter.
And that's why it means a lot to win your division.
But it doesn't really matter because they're the biggest chokers in the world with 10 straight division titles and one World Series championship.
Which is about one more than your favorite team.
This is true. That's very true.
98 years.
That's very true. This is very true. Foul pitch for Bailey, it's still 1-2.
We hope your favorite team at home has won a World Series lately, and we hope your favorite team at home is the Lincoln County Falcons, who are battling right here with runners on second and third and one out. John Whaley at the bat. 1-2 the count. The pitch from Bratton.
Well, if you, let me tell you, Tommy, if you talk to head coach, Falcon head coach Tracy Sloan, he'll tell you that the district regular season means nothing.
Well, Coach Sloan only would say that because he knows the tournament is of ultimate importance. But if you're going to build a winning tradition, it's good to have those markers put up on the for the future players to see.
Hitting now for the Falcons, number 10, Joey Ashby. First pitch, outside, 1-0.
John Whaley just went down looking on a pitch that was about chin high, but still called a strike.
Come on, Joe.
Strike, 1-1, even. 2 down here in the fourth, and runners at second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position. Ashby, great RBI chance for the Falcons. Ashby on the year, hitting .257 with no homers and 11 RBI.
Joey 0 for 2 on the night, but a big situation right here. He might get a chance to be the hero.
All them district championships sure do look good on the resume. I like seeing walking this season.
3-1. So Ashby nowhere to put him but one base, and so if he walks, it'll load the bases for number 21, Brandon Sisk.
Brandon's over there licking his chomps, hoping to get the opportunity in the on-deck circle.
Strike 2, right there, 3-2.
Oh, man.
It's a full count, right down on Broadway. So a full count now to Ashby.
Here we go. Joey's got a good eye. He'll know if it's a strike or not. He'll watch it over good.
And the umpire will tell him if it is. That I promise you.
Here's the
3-2.
pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So it'll send down the Falcons in the fourth. Great scoring opportunity wasted for the Falcons. Into 4, it's Columbia 4, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on SouthPaw.
It's very important to make those fabulous first impressions with a great-looking you. Let the professionals at Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty help you with your plan right from the very start. Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty is the salon where professionals specialize in creative hairstyling designed to fit your own personality. Nancy Wheeler, Maureen Abels, Kay Johnson, Wanda Tipper, Zeldra and Wilma Buchanan are qualified to advise both men and women about ways to highlight all of your best features. For a hairstyle, cut, color, frost, perm, manicure, or pedicure, what are you waiting for? And Maxine's features Wolf tanning beds. They'll give you that deep, dark tan fast. Call Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty for an appointment at 433-6737 or stop by in 2250C Thornton Taylor Parkway in Fayetteville. Let the professionals at Maxine's help you find your own great style.
And we're back here for the top of the fifth. Score still tied, 4-4. And Columbia fixing to come up to bat. Let's see who their leadoff. The leadoff man, Alan Lindsay, number 2 up. Coach Hope, we appreciate you staying with us a little bit between innings.
Lindsay 0 for 1 tonight, hit by pitch earlier and flied out.
So, Coach, tell us what's going on. What else going on, Falcons?
Appreciate you having me. Of course, Coach Smith with the girls softball did an excellent job. They had Coffee County last night, ended up getting beat 7-3 in a real tough battle. It was, I believe it was 4-3 going into the 6th inning and slumped along those lines and got beat. So they, I think, could place anywhere from 3rd to 5th right now, just depending on how it finishes up, which or 2nd to 5th, anywhere it places up. So that'll be good. Again, you know, they've had a good year coming off of a real strong year last year, and it's exciting to see. And I believe they meet next week to find out where their district will be. I think their district is actually passed around, unlike baseball. Whoever wins the district hosts the district. They actually pass it around. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be in Tullahoma this year. So The top 4 teams will get to go and have another great, exciting district tournament.
In a double elimination format, you have play-in games, of course.
And the play-in games, right?
Playing games and then
Final 4, and then it's a double elimination.
Double elimination.
Yeah. So
hopefully
that's been upside down because Coffee County's, has been the dominant team over the years. They've lost 3 or 4. I believe they're tied with, right now, presently tied with Lincoln County. Chevrolet's had a strong. Tullahoma having a strong year this year, so it's quite up and down as far as that goes.
So Whaley loses Lindsey on balls here and walks him to lead off the inning. That's going to bring Coach Sloan out to talk to him, try to settle him down.
I think he's going to go to a new pitcher, and we're going to take a break as Coach Sloan gets a new pitcher, and we'll be right back telling you the score's 4-4 in the top of the 5th and telling you you're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Sportsmen and women of Lincoln County, if you trot line, limb line, jug line, or use 4-pound to 40-pound test on your regular line, the next time the big one doesn't get away, bring your catch to Tracks and Trails Taxidermy and let them mount your hog in its natural setting for a memory that'll last you a lifetime. Aaron Lamb and his fine crew at Tracks and Trails are also the best around these parts at giving you hunters, young and old, state-of-the-art mounting on that trophy buck or other big game prize you worked your butt off to get. And turkey hunters, you've got to see what Tracks and Trails can do with that big Jake. Tracks and Trails also mount fox, bobcat, squirrel, mink, otter, beaver, raccoon, ducks, and all kinds, and even the big ones. Bear, elk, moose, buffalo, mule deer, rams, and on and on. Right now, we're even doing the king of the jungle, a lion. So come on out to Tracks and Trails at 232 Flintville School Road or call us at 937-7550. At Tracks and Trails, we bring your memories home to roost.
Coach Hope, we appreciate you being with us. We're watching Jim Bob Cooter come in and warm up here to relieve John Whaley. And we hope that you have a good summer and you get your basketball teams all ready. And we're looking very forward to the fall when it gets here and Falcon basketball.
Well, a lot of things will be played before then. The football team has a scrimmage, I believe, here on May 11th to go to Smyrna on the 17th. So they're getting ready to crank up fall season, so there'll be a lot of activity there. Of course, district tournaments are winding up for all the sports, tennis, soccer, baseball, softball. So, it's a busy time this time of year, school winding down. Had a great school year and just looking forward to the summer where you can get some individual work. Each sport, has camps and things to go to, so it's looking good.
We don't get to talk about it much, but since we do send athletes there, and we had some there last year, talk about any potential athletes you know of that might get to go to Spring Fling, which is where all the tournaments end up in the spring in Chattanooga.
The track team hopefully will qualify Michael Webb in the long jump, Nettie Halcomb in the distance races, hoping to get a relay team maybe there. A lot of excitement. I guess we did forget a little bit about that track, but
our relay team is fun to watch.
They've had a great year and set many records, team and individual records, and so a lot of things going on, and always action here in the county if you want to come out and see it and support these kids, and that's what it's all about anyway, supporting the high school athletes.
That's right, Coach. We appreciate you coming up. Thank you very much. We're fixing to watch Jimmy Cooter come in here and try to shut down these Columbia Lions and salvage us a victory.
Well, we appreciate y'all doing this and helping us keep Lincoln County athletes out there in the public. Appreciate everything y'all do, Jeff and Tommy.
Thanks, Coach.
First pitch to Bratton is a ball, 1-0. Jim Bob Cooter on the year, 3-1 on the season so far. And 4-2. I'm sorry, 4-2 on the season.
A hard hit ball right back up the mound.
So Bratton gets a single.
Right across the top of the pitching mound.
Cooter 4-2 on the season, 3.32 ERA. In 38 innings pitched, he's given up 25 runs, and he struck out 37 so far. For 25 next to Courtney English for the Lions, the center fielder.
So Wade, number 25, Courtney English.
Whaley pitches 4 innings. Does a fine job. Hopefully Cooter can come in here in relief and hold these Lions down. 2 runners on, nobody out.
Runners on first and second.
English 1-0 the count.
And he's 0 for 2 on the night with 2 pop-ups, a fly ball to center field and pop up to second base. Let's hope he can do another little, I hope he does a line out and we get a double play off of it.
Low, 2-0.
We'd like to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you this program. Carter's Drug Store, White's Motorsports, Dr. Tim Merrill and the Foot Clinic, Century 21 AAA Associates, the Radio Shack, Howard Bentley's GMC, Oldsmobile and Pontiac, and Toyota, Maxine's House of Beauty, Tracks and Trails Taxidermy, and Cars Plus. We appreciate all these sponsors, and I personally would appreciate it if you'd go by and tell them how much you thank them for bringing you Falcon baseball this season.
And a walk. Not a walk, not a balk, but a walk. English walks to load the bases. Going to bring up the first baseman, Grant Nickel. Nickel earlier homered in the first, a 2-run shot.
Cooter's got a rude awakening here with a line shot single and a walk. Let's hope he can recoup.
They're loaded with lines for Nickel.
Nickel already with a 2-run homer on the night. And he's probably be taking some mighty cuts right here. And already tell by the way he's in his stance. He's going to take some.
1-0.
He would love to put a grand slam on his resume. Although it may, well, I won't say that.
So Nickel an great RBI situation here for the Lions. 1-0, foul back 1-1. Count dead even. Smith grabs it, throws it to Cooter. Even. Big right-handed batter. Two and one now.
We remind you again that Southpaw will be bringing you Lady Falcon softball, Falcon soccer, Falcon tennis, and Falcon track and field here in the coming days.
Foul back, 2 and 2. Count even.
So infield at normal depth except on the corners, third base, first base up on the edge of the grass, hoping to cut down the force out at the plate. Here's the pitch.
Outside, full count, 3 and 2. So it's full with nobody out. And the runners will go on this pitch. So full count pitch, here it comes. Little foul, it's a foul straight back.
Jeff, I hope you didn't park your limo behind the press box, because that would have got it.
3-2 the count to Nickel. She stands in. Ball forward to force it in. Nickel walks and it forces in the lead run for Columbia. So Nickel gets a walk and RBI, scoring Lindsay.
So 3 walks and a single here to lead off the fifth has done the damage to the Falcons. Number 11, Jay Poling, fixing to step up. Poling 0 for 2 on the night. He'll stand in to get his hacks. And hopefully Jim Bob can get something going right here.
Strike, 0-1. It's on the corner.
Yes, sir.
0-1. Poling stands in.
Just a little bit outside. Count goes 1-1. You're watching Falcon baseball from 1998 Tennessee High School Baseball Field of the Year here on the campus of Lincoln County High School.
That's 97 Field of the Year.
We appreciate you being with us. Well,
swinging the pitch, and it's in the right field. It's going to drop, so one's going to score. Yeah, that'll be all. As
good stop by Smith at the plate there.
Bratton scores, makes it 6-4. So RBI for Poling, an RBI single, makes it 6-4.
Coach may have to come out and try to sell Jim Bob down here. This is a rude awakening. 2 runs in.
And Columbia with nobody out, looking for the big inning. Hitting next number 3, Brandon Mabry, the right fielder. Mabry made a nice catch earlier in the ball game. a ball tailing foul near the foul line, and he made a shoestring type of catch.
Maybe on the night he's walked
save some runs.
Scored a run in the third and struck out in the fourth.
1-0 the count to Mabry.
So Falcons find himself in a hole here.
1-0, strike, 1-1.
It's a good pitch.
Oh, it's even. We go after this batter right here.
We need a good, quick double play ball. Get the runner at the plate, throw to first, double play. Wish Brandon would see it that way there, and Brandon Mabry, and help us out.
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby.
It's a great stop by Whaley. Throws the third. No, it so goes away. So one run's going to score, and that's all. As English scores on that one, makes it 7-4.
So we'll score an E5 there.
It's E6 on the shortstop.
No, sir. I believe E5 on the guy that don't know how to catch a ball there. We just, maybe that caught Kevin by surprise, but the throw looked to be on target.
Number 16 hitting next for the Lions is Josh Oliver, the third baseman. So Columbia pointed on 3 runs here in the fifth and wanting more. Back-to-back hits, back-to-back single, well, bases loaded walk and a single, got him the first 2 runs. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Bases still loaded.
Top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Oliver's popped out and flied out in his first 2 appearances.
1-2. High. And Smith got up to snare that one. Almost going back to the screen. Cooter's next pitch is the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It'll send Mabry, or send the batter Oliver down on strikes, and it'll bring up the left fielder, number 18, Nick Hensley. 1 down and bases loaded. So now Cooter needs to rear back and get Hensley right here with the bases juiced. Hensley's trailing in a bunt. He bunts it. Cooter goes to the plate. Got him at the plate. Got him at the plate.
Great play by Jim Cooter. Great play, Matt Smith.
Cooter fielded the ball. Jim Bob Cooter got that ball, fielded it, put it to Smith for the out. That goes 1-2 if you're scoring at home on the put out. 2 down now, bases juiced. It's going to bring up the next hitter, number 1, Ryan Story, the second baseman. 2 down.
So bases still
strike, curveball.
Ryan Story up, who's K'd both times tonight, and hopefully we'll get him one more time here and keep this thing within reach. So that was a great play by Jimmy Cooter.
Jim Bob fielded that ball and just kind of flipped it. Didn't really have too much time to mess with it, Jim Bob didn't, but he just flipped the ball to Smith for the put out. Force out at the plate.
Great concentration on Matt Smith, the catcher's part there, to watch the ball.
0-2. Strike 3 got in. So that'll end the inning. Columbia picks up 3 big runs, though, as the bases were loaded. They left them juiced. And at the end of 4.5, it's Columbia 7, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Drive a little, save a lot. Come see all we've got. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money. The car or truck that's right for you. Award-winning service too. It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
I'm Howard Bentley from Howard Bentley Pontiac, GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee. We've been a part of the Fayetteville Lincoln County community for over 18 years. Ever go into a dealership, come back 6 months later and not recognize anybody? Not at Howard Bentley's. Our sales force have been with us for years. We will save you money and give you award-winning service after the sale. We also have a full-size body shop to take care of all your body shop needs. That's Howard Bentley Pontiac, GMC Oldsmobile Toyota, Fayetteville, Tennessee, a proud supporter of Lincoln County baseball.
It's always worth the drive to Howard Bentley. Save you money.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you here from Falcon Field. Number 21, Brandon Sisk, lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Falcons as they trail 7-4 and hoping to get the bats cranking right here and get back into this baseball game. Sisk, a left-handed batter. Bratton, here's the pitch. Here it comes. Strike. So 1. Now to Sisk.
Brandon been hit in the first inning and walked in the third. He's hoping to get some wood on the ball here. If he can get something decent to hit.
2-0, or 1-1. He thought Paul pitch was high. So it evens the count up.
Falcons need to get something going. Only 9 outs left.
Sisk having a fine year, just been plagued a little bit with injuries, but hopefully he's going to get back healthy and be able to do some things for the Falcons come tournament time. 2-1 to count on Sisk.
Bratton readies. Here's the pitch.
Foul back, 2-2. Even.
Fans enjoying the game here. See the blankets. Just a little bit chilly tonight, but not too bad. And we know they're enjoying the game and eating a lot of food from our good concession stand.
2-2 the count, 2 Sisk. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 3 got him on the corner.
Oh, another famous
that one's
call
on the
from
corner,
umpire
and
tonight.
Sisk will sit down after that strikeout. Brings up number 8, Matt Haney.
And that's going to bring Coach Sloan in to talk
to Matt
a little
Haney.
bit to Matt Haney here. We try to tell him to be ready for anything within 24 inches of the plate. So Brandon, who's got a great eye, only struck out once this season, gets called out on strikes
inside.
from a pitch that probably was a little bit off the plate. Matt steps in. First pitch, right over the plate for strike 1.
But it's still a K, and it's only Brandon's 5th of the year. So no matter how you slice it, it's still a K.
I didn't realize, of course I hadn't seen every game. I didn't realize Brandon had 5 Ks. Probably still leads the team in the amount of strikeouts, fewest times struck out.
I'm sure he does. 1-1 to count.
He didn't he? I sure didn't see it. I mean, that
Pitch from Bratton. Swing and a miss.
It's 1-2 now to Haney.
Bratton readies. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Haney too late on that swing, and he strikes out.
Bratton gives us a little dose of good pitching there.
So it's a KC, and it's going to bring up Jim Bob Cooter, the right fielder. Or a KS, not a KC, a KS on that one, as Haney was swinging. So Sisk was a KC, and Sisk was a KC, Haney was a KS, if you're scoring at home. Bringing up Cooter. Tonight, Cooter so far has singled and hit into a double play. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You might tell your viewers at home, Jeff, what you mean by KC and KS, because I'm not sure what the KC is.
KS is a strikeout swinging. KC is a strikeout that's looking. Hey, ground ball and it's through his legs, and Cooter is out. Got him by half a step. Ends the 5th inning, into 5 full innings. Columbia still leads at 7-4, and we'll be back. We're telling you you're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers. Memphis Car Audio, it's the word on the street. To get the heart of the sound, you've got to get Memphis Car Audio. State-of-the-art car speakers, subwoofers, and amps. Get Memphis Car Audio installed today at Radio Shack. The entertainment of tomorrow you can enjoy today. Radio Shack has gone beyond AM and FM radio with XM satellite radio. It's the next generation radio with hundreds of digital crystal clear channels of music, news, sports, and entertainment. Radio Shack now gives you more ways to talk with Singular Wireless. Radio Shack is a Lincoln County authorized Singular Wireless dealer, and Radio Shack has plans to fit your every need. Stop in Radio Shack today for all the hot deals on the hottest technology. 1402 Huntsville Highway in the Bilo Shopping Center. Call 433-4933. Radio Shack, you've got questions, we've got answers.
Alan Lindsay going to lead off the top of the sixth here for Columbia. Cooter Reddy's on the mound. He's getting ready to start off his second inning of work.
Oh, shit.
Cooter's first pitch to the line batter. 1-0.
Lindsay on the night, he's flied out in the first inning, hit by pitch second inning, and walked and scored a run in the fifth. He led off the fifth with a walk.
So he's 0 for 1 on the night. Outside, 3-0. So Cooter finds himself a little behind. 3-0 here to the batter Lindsay. 3-0 pitch, strike right in there, 3-1. Lindsay taking on that pitch. Top of the sixth, it is Falcons 4, Lions 7 so far. Lindsay gets a one under it, and it's going to be out to center field. Osteen's got it. He's under it, one down. So one out in the sixth. Whaley to Ashby to Yates. Over to Whaley. Over to Cooter, pitcher. Now. And they bring up number 8, Bobby Bratton for Columbia. Next hitter. Bratton earlier played short. Now he's pitching for the Lions. Doing a fine job of it.
8th fly ball put out for the.
And Bratton goes one to the left, and it's going to be a catch for the second out. No problem.
Falcon pitcher keeping Columbia under the ball.
2 down, 2 quick outs here in the sixth. Brings up 25, Courtney English.
9 flyouts on the night.
Nice camera work there by our cameraman Don Counts to get that put out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the sixth. 1-0.
Columbia with 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, and 3 more in the fifth. The Falcons scored all 4 of their runs in the fifth.
And a ball to right field, and he's coming over, and it's going to get by him. It's going to be a single. He's going to go for a second. He'll make it there with a double. He's going to try for 3, and he'll make it with a triple. He is safe. English triples to right. So English with a 2-out triple for the Lions here in the sixth.
That's going to bring up number 27, Grant Nickel. Nickel with a 2-run homer in the first inning to get Columbia on the board. He K'd in the third and walked and knocked in a run by walking with the bases loaded in the field.
So he's got 3 RBIs on the evening. Dangerous hitter. Ball, 1-0. Side, 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Pretty pitch by Cooter there.
Cooter with 4 wins is tied for the team lead in that department with Jared Gentry with 4 wins as well on the season. And he almost hit him coming inside. 2-1. 2-1 the count now to Nickel. 3-1. 3-1 the count. So Nickel ahead. Looking for something right here to drive. Cooter's 3-1 pitch. Foul back 3-2. It's full count.
We're having a good night at the ballpark. A good time here. Wish you folks were out. Hope you'll make it as part of your plans next spring to come out and watch Falcon baseball. Another pitch off.
Another pitch off. It's walk. It's safe. English scores right there.
So the wild pitch from Cooter allows another run to get
time.
in.
Hold it. And
they're going to give him second base.
Piggle's going to give him. They're going to give him second on the throw. So Nickel goes to second. Advances to second on the wild pitch. So Nickel down at second. It's going to bring up a number 11, Jay Poling, the designated hitter.
Want to get to the second.
A wild pitch Got the second on a wild pitch. Or no, you'd like to.
But they awarded him second. We don't understand up here why they.
Well, it went near. It was a wild pitch. Went near the dugout, and so he's awarded second. A nickel on at second base, and it's going to bring up Jay Poling, the hitter. 2 down here in the 6th. 8-4. Columbia leads it. Strike, 0-1.
So Jay Poling steps in here. He's 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI.
0-1 and a 1-1. Be even.
Cooters pitches a little bit too many of them outside, hard for the catcher to get to.
2 down. And Cooter can either bear down and get this hitter right here and not let any more runs get across the plate.
Here's the pitch.
Strike, 1 and 2. On the corner. 1 and 2.
I'm glad he called that one on the corner. We needed a strike.
And it's a little flare foul back. But you got to give the umpire credit. He's called it both ways, so I'll give him a credit. I'll give him credit for doing a good job with that.
I'll give him credit for calling it both ways there because he has done a little bit calling it from our side, but I won't give him credit for knowing what a strike is.
I will because he's called it both ways on that same corner.
No matter what, that's unfair to the batter.
Batters must adjust. 1-2. Foul back. Goes near the near the porch area. Sloan rears back and fires at the Cooter. Showing off that impressive arm that Tracy Sloan has. 1 and 2.
Coach Sloan, a high school standout in his day.
1-2.
Made it up through the minor leagues in the Yankee system. And had a great career. And now is in his 9th year here at Lincoln County High School.
2-2.
So Grant Nickel on second base.
2-2. It's a foul to Yates. Makes the play to get him. That'll end the inning. And at the end of 5.5, it's Columbia 8, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
Had any trouble with your feet lately? Come in and visit the Foot Clinic. Dr. Tim Merrill brings you the expertise and special attention needed for even the most difficult cases. Welcome to Dr. Merrill's office. Bunions, ingrown toenails, corns, heel spurs, and even diabetes foot care. You may be surprised to know that your feet are not supposed to hurt. If you are having a foot problem, you are not alone. 60% of the population seeks help for foot problems every year, and now Lincoln County offers Dr. Tim Merrill.
How are you? I'm Dr. Merrill.
Tim brings you an extensive background in foot and ankle care. Dr. Tim Merrill takes great pride in the quality of care and provides a caring environment in his office on the Fayetteville Bypass, 2250 Thornton Taylor Parkway, Suite B. Dr. Tim Merrill utilizes his in-office x-ray facility and many other techniques to treat your foot condition effectively for your quick return to work, school, or play. Call the Foot Clinic today at 433-9600 and get back on your feet.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you tonight. And for all Falcon sports and anything else going on in this county, pick up an Elk Valley Times. They're selling sale every week in and around Lincoln County. So pick one up. We're a friend you can depend on for over 150 years.
Matt Smith stands in here, the catcher. Matty hoping to get something going. Falcons have 6 outs.
He's a crush one to center field way back. Center fielder under it and 1 down. No, he dropped it. But are they going to rule him out? They're going to rule him out. We go back to. I'm not sure. I thought they were going to rule it. He held it long enough. Let's see what they rule.
Oh, give me a break, Mr.
He's out. Held it. They ruled it. He had held the ball long enough.
Yes.
And Matt Smith's fly out to center field.
And obviously our umpires came from a Little League game before.
No, obviously they do know what the rules are because if you hold it long enough, they will call it out. Netting next for the Falcons, number 3, Jared Gentry. 1 down here in the 6th.
All right, that brings up the old Robin Williams and Morgan Mindy nanosecond, because I believe that's what he held it for.
No, he held it, well.
I actually don't believe he held it at all.
But a nanosecond is long enough, and he's still out in center field.
Yeah, when
Jared
you're a
Gentry hitting
umpire,
next.
it's
0-1.
long enough.
0-1 to count. 1-1.
I would hate to do a batter that way. When a fielder cannot make a play and you still call him out, that just seems unfair. You can tell I'm a batter.
You're a batter. Agent. You're against the batter. 1-1.
I'm for the batter.
1-1. Foul back. 1-2. 1-2 now to Gentry.
So after Matt Smith gets ripped with the fly out,
so
Jared Gentry steps in. He has a triple in RBI and walked in the fourth. Only his third at bat of the night here in the sixth inning. Braden Reddy's.
1-2. Little flounder. It's going to be a liner right at second baseman. He'll make the out. 2 down. So two quick outs here. Smith flied out to English, and Gentry now lines to the second baseman. Number 1, Ryan Story. Number 7 hitting next for the Falcons, Kevin Yates.
Only the third Falcon fly out of the night. Columbia with 9. And Kevin Yates steps in.
Strike, 0-1.
To give it his best shot.
So, getting
Bobby
late.
Bratton realizes real quick here that all he has to do is feed the outside corner and he'll have a batter susceptible.
Foul back, 0-2. So getting down to the last few outs here for the Falcons. There's 4 outs left. So 0-2, Yates behind, 2 down. Bratton, here he comes, 0-2. Strike 3 on the corner! And that'll send Kevin Yates down and ends the 6th for the Falcons at the end of 6 complete. Columbia 8, Lincoln County 4. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
Buying or selling? Let Century 21 AAA Associates assist you through your real estate transaction. We are professional realtors dedicated to integrity, service, and progressive marketing. We offer free market analysis to anyone considering the sale of their home or property. Our listings at Century 21 get far-reaching exposure through 2 multiple listing services, covering Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama. We're putting hundreds of agents to work for you. You can access us on the internet, view our advertisements in Huntsville, Alabama, locally in the Exchange, or the Real Estate Showcase of Lincoln County. We offer building lots and acreage, starter homes to executive manors, farms, prime hunting land, commercial and investment properties. Whatever you're looking for, we can help you find it. Located 2 blocks south of the Lincoln County High School, Century 21 AAA feels that our customers deserve and will receive the finest service offered by any real estate organization.
Welcome back. Jeff Neal and Tommy Halcomb along with you at the top of the 7th inning, last inning here for the ball game, and a pitch outside to leadoff batter Mabry, the right fielder, Brandon Mabry.
Well, we're down 8-4, top of the 7th.
And it's a foul bat for Mabry. 1-2. So,
having a good time at the ballpark, even though we're behind. Hope you folks are enjoying the game at home. This is our 7th telecast of the season. We hope you've enjoyed us bringing you Falcon baseball. This will be our last telecast unless the Falcons make it to the district championship.
I'd be in a lot better mood if we were ahead, but nonetheless.
Oh, yes, me too. But always have a good time at the ballpark.
2-1 to count to Mabry. 2-1 pitch. 2-2, corner.
Another corner pitch. Umpire Sneed is famous for that tonight.
He's called it out there all night long. I don't know why we're surprised and shocked now. 2-2 the count. Strike 3 on the corner.
We're not surprised
He's
by
out.
anything tonight.
And so it's going to bring up the next batter for Columbia, number 5, the third baseman, Josh Oliver.
That ball was about 18 inches off the plate.
But he still called
it. We'll take it because we need a K.
That was the KC, folks. Up, foul bat, 0-1.
So Josh Oliver steps up. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Flied out second, flied out center, and struck out in the 5th.
0-1. Strike, 0-2. So quickly now, Oliver behind 0-2. One and two, just missed.
If any of you folks at home would like to have a copy of tonight's game, please let us know at Southpaw. We'll be glad to give you one.
1-2. 1-3, strike 3. As
back-to-back Ks.
Takes $15 with $3 shipping and handling.
Yes, sir.
You can send
We're
those.
also going to make the whole series, these whole 7-game series, available to anyone that wants it for $15 a tape, or you can have the whole series for $75. And
Strike
if you'll call me at 703-0650, we'll fix it to where you won't have to pay shipping and handling. I'll get them to you, save you some postage.
1-1, even.
So 2 down here, top of the 7th. Cooter trying to get this third out, and hopefully we can get in and get a rally going.
And it's a pitch low in the dirt.
Although this is our last baseball game, we are going to bring you a Lady Falcons softball game, Lincoln County Falcons soccer game, the tennis tournament featuring some of our Falcon players, singles and doubles, and the track and field mid-state invitational from Tullahoma with the Falcon runners.
Oh, it's a base hit to left field. Base hit left field for Hensley, single. So Hensley singles to left, brings up number 1, the second baseman, Ryan Story. Story caught that liner earlier from Gentry. Story 0 for 2, or 1 for 2. 1 for 3, sorry, because he struck out twice.
Columbia with only 7 hits, but 8 runs on the board.
Outside, 1-0.
This Columbia team, if they win, they will win the district championship for District 8. So,
and believe me, they're wanting to win that tournament championship. 1-1, it's even.
That would give them a bye to win the district championship. So, lo and behold, the district championship may mean something.
Well, only thing it means is that you are in the Final Four double elimination, and you will host the tournament. That's all the district championship means.
That's pretty good. You host the tournament if you win the district.
That's all that means. Yeah.
Wow, it's more than just on paper. Wow, Jeff.
But the last
gives you a bye?
But the last few years they went 0-2, 0 and done. So
Columbia is famous for not having a very good season and peaking at the right time.
Yeah, but this year they've had a great season.
And we congratulate them on that. They're always tough.
3-1 to count to Story.
In my 3 years of being in high school baseball games here, their center fielder last year made the best catch I've ever seen. He climbed the fence late in the game and robbed a guy of a home run, and ended up winning the game, winning the tournament.
So Story walks. It's going to bring up the number 2, Alan Lindsay, the batter.
So Cooter flirting with disaster here as he walks the guy who struck out twice tonight.
What should happen?
It's going to bring up Alan Lindsay, who is 0 for 2 with a walk and hit by a pitch.
What should happen in our district is the district champion should get to go to the region tournament. That's what should happen.
Well, we'd like to see that.
Yeah, that's what should happen.
1-0. Maybe that'll be that way someday.
To Lindsay.
TSSAA, we would love for them to look at those kind of things. And
no, it's something the district. It's something the districts decide. TSSAA has nothing to do with it. The districts decide that.
Well, I'm glad to have your authority on
2-0.
I'll take that as true.
TSSAA has nothing to do with what the districts do.
A little bit disappointed in TSSAA anyway in their baseball coverage. We don't get enough stats or facts from headquarters.
3-0.
And not enough acknowledgement of baseball. Baseball has always been treated a little bit different than basketball and football. But hopefully that'll pick it up in the years to come.
TSSAA does a fine job for high school athletics in this state on everything. 3-1.
Ought to be in the big 3, yes sir.
3-1 is the count. 2 down. Here in the 7th. Ronnie Carter, a fine executive director, and is with the National Association now, and does a fine job, as does the rest of his staff up there in Brentwood, Tennessee.
Well, what we're talking about is in football and basketball, you get statewide stats, mid-state stats in the Tennessee and in the paper, and the TSSAA has a lot to do with that and the formation of it. And we wish that would come to baseball. Definitely baseball, top 3 sport. A lot of us believe top sport in our state.
Full count. And it's a walk, so another walk's going to load the bases right here for the Lions and give them an excellent scoring opportunity with 2 down, though. So the main thing, 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Number 8, Bobby Bratton, steps up, and this is one hitter you don't want in the batter's box with the bases loaded.
So since coming in with a runner on first in the 5th, Cooter has walked 6 and hit 1.
Strike on a curveball. So 0-1 now. The pitch to Bratton.
Dangerous batter here. Let's hope we can get him. Bobby Bratton, I think just a sophomore. Outstanding player from Columbia.
0-1.
Good
Strike
pitch.
2, 0-2.
Beautiful pitch.
So another good curveball by Cooter right there to get it 0-2.
Cooter Reddy's on the mound. Here's the pitch. Outside.
1-2. Yep, outside. Well, tried to let him go fishing, he didn't.
He's a big old boy. And he looks like a senior.
Strike 3. So
beautiful
he'll get
pitch.
Cooter, and it'll end the inning for Columbia as they left the bases loaded in the 7th inning. Last chance for the Falcons in the bottom of the 7th. It's Lions 8, Falcons 4. You're watching it all on Southpaw.
Hey, Jimmy, you up for lunch?
Man, you work too hard. You're making us all look bad.
Oh, well, later.
Introducing the Intruder Volusia from Suzuki.
Jimmy, take 2 weeks off. I won't take no for an answer.
It's all you need to get away.
This is the place where I can build my cabin and get away from it all, with a little help from my all-new Suzuki Quadrunner Eiger 400. I didn't spend much, and it's got all the features I need, so I can build my cabin and get away from it all. Get into the great outdoors. Get back to nature. Get back on my Eiger. Get some ice. Get some x-rays. Get a contractor.
Pretty girls at the ballpark here. Bottom of the 7th.
Last
You
chance.
guys don't know what you're missing.
Last chance for the Falcons right here. 3 outs to go. If they're going to come back right here, they're down 8-4.
What more could you ask for? Pretty girls, good food, great atmosphere, beautiful green grass and diamond to look at, and fans are just enjoying it, even though they looked all bundled up. I'd say game time temperatures here probably about 62 degrees.
I'm sure they're a little chilly. Number 5, Thomas Osteen, going to step in for the Falcons to lead off this 7th inning. And the last chance for Lincoln County's bats, as Bobby Brattons will try to slam the door and give Columbia a victory, their 25th or 26th of the season, against only 5 losses. They'd finish in the district 9-3 on the district in the regular season. Foul back, Osteen 0-1.
Thomas hoping to get something going here. We want to thank all of our sponsors who brought you Falcon baseball this spring. Radio Shack, Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty, Howard Bentley, Pontiac O's GMC Toyota, Century 21 AAA Associates, The Foot Clinic with Dr. Tim Merrill, Carter's Drug Store on the Square, White's Motorsports, Cars Plus, and Tracks and Trails Taxidermy. Please let all of our sponsors know how much you appreciate them bringing you Falcon baseball here on Southpaw.
Last pitch was close, but 2-1 is the count to Osteen. So Osteen a little ahead here, trying to get on base. Little foul back down the right field line. So it's even. Dead even. Nobody out here in the 7th. Osteen looking to get a good beginning going for the Falcons. Two-two pitch from Bratton. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Osteen goes down on strikes. 1 down. It will bring up the next batter, number 24, John Whaley, leadoff batter.
We got the rally caps on up here in the press box. Try to show you one of them in a second. Mr. Bill Parsons is pulling hard for us.
1 down here in the 7th, and
Here
Whaley.
we go. We're going to get a bird's eye view. There's the rally
steps
cap.
up. 1 down and outside, 1-0.
John Whaley stepping in here, not too successful on the night as a hitter. 0 for 3.
He's due.
With 2 Ks.
Foul back.
Good swing.
Right field.
Just didn't hardly get around. John looking to keep us alive here, 1 down.
Foul back, Whaley, 1-2. So Whaley behind in the count. With one down here in the 7th. Bratton trying to slam the door for the Lions.
I'd like to thank also, while we're still alive here, all the folks that's come in and sung the national anthem and God Bless America for us this season. They've done a wonderful job.
1-2, and Whaley rounds to the shortstop. Throw. Got him, 2 down.
Great play there by the first baseman.
Nickel digs it out for the second out. Now the Falcons' last chance will be number 1, Ryan Tate. 2 down in the 7th. Tate trying to get something started. Tate 5'7", 165, and a sophomore.
So we're down to the last one.
1-0, high.
Appreciate Mr. Jim Stewart, principal here at Lincoln County High, and all the cooperation we've gotten from him and his staff this year.
Strike, 1-1, even.
We thank him for the fine job he does here at Lincoln County High School.
Osteen Whaley, he's got Grashby.
2-1. Two and two, swing and a miss. A little bit too late on that swing. So now the Falcons down to their final strike. 2-2, 2 down. Falcons will drop to 15-15 on the season. Strike 3, that's it. And that's all, as the Falcons drop this one 8-4, and they drop to 15-15 on the season. They drop to 4-8 in district play. Columbia improves to 26-5, 9-3 in the district. We'll be back to wrap it up. Tell you you're watching it all on SouthPaw.
Thank you for calling Cars Plus. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Steve McWhirter, owner of Cars Plus. We're located in Park City, Tennessee on Huntsville Highway. We specialize in trucks, cars, vans, and sport utility vehicles. At Cars Plus, we offer friendly hometown service, no high-pressure sales, and have financing available along with a extended warranty program. We service and inspect all our vehicles. My father, Ronnie McWhirter, former owner of Ron 66, heads our service department with over 35 years experience. Here at Cars Plus, we handle everything from your old classics to your new classics and anything in between. So come by and see us at top of Park City Hill or give us a call at 433-1922.
And we're back here for a little post-game talk. Falcons go down tonight to Columbia, 8-4. Tough loss. That brings them 15-15 in the district. We're lucky enough tonight to get one of our umpires to come up and give us an interview. I feel privileged to be here with Mr. Jody Farrell from Estill Springs, Tennessee. He's umpired several Falcon games this year and does a good job. He was on the bases tonight, made a couple of good calls on close plays. And Mr. Jody, it's always instantaneous decisions you have to make. Tell the folks at home what got you into umpiring and what makes you enjoy it.
The way I got into umpiring is finally got to the point where I could not play anymore. Just didn't have the ability anymore, but I wanted to stay involved in the game. So started in Little League around 1990, and about 4 years ago I decided I needed to move on up to the bigger kids.
Right.
And
well, it's a lot more fast-paced high school. A lot of things going on, and even though it's still a lot like Little League and Babe Ruth in a lot of aspects. As far as walks, still hurt you. Pass balls, there's still too many pass balls at the high school level, and wild pitches. But it keeps the umpire busy, and it's hard. And the crowds are usually a little bigger than they are at Little League games and stuff. So you've got a lot to deal with. But I think y'all do a great job of keeping everything under control, doing your best job you can, calling it like you see it, and that's all anybody could ask for. I think the umpires do a great job, and TSSAA is where you guys tell a little bit about you know, where you're sanctioned and what you do to be able to umpire a game?
Well, we initially you have to take a test, and that gets sent into SSAA, and if you pass, you're a sanctioned umpire, basically for the rest of your life. The only thing different that we have to do every year is a closed book test, and that qualifies you to do district games.
I see.
And the district championship games, not just district games.
Right.
We do have to pay a fee every year.
Yes, sir.
To keep up our dues, basically. And that pays for insurance and whatnot if we get hurt on the field.
Right, to cover you there. Well, it's a big task and takes you away from home. I know we're about, gosh, how many miles is it from Estill Springs down to here for you to make a run?
Probably about 45, 50.
Yeah. So the umpires do a lot to earn their pay, and it's a lot of travel. You might be in Fayetteville tonight calling a game. You may be in Sheville tomorrow night, Columbia the next night or two, and then come back home to Estill Springs and then go back to Lawrenceburg. So a lot of folks don't get to appreciate how much travel time there is for the umpires, and we appreciate the fine job they do, and we appreciate Mr. Jody Farrell coming up and talking to us tonight and telling you folks at home what it's like to be an umpire at the high school level. Thank you, Mr. Jody, for coming up.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.
We've enjoyed being around you this year, and we wish you luck in the future.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back with a wrap-up of tonight's game and tell you our best wishes and send you off. So right now, let's take a break, and we'll come back with a little bit more.
Carter's Drugstore on the east side of the Fayetteville Square has the highest quality pharmacy with the best pharmaceutical staff anywhere. Not only is Carter's a drugstore, Carter's has a wide selection of Hallmark cards for every occasion. Just walk in the door at Carter's and you will see many friendly faces that will help you in any way possible. For the looks you love in beauty products to the most lovely monogrammed sterling silver jewelry, Carter's has it all. For that special gift or decorating your own home, Carter's has the most unique items to choose from. Carter's has a great selection of picture frames, and you can find baby gifts to anniversary gifts. When you absolutely don't know what gift to get, just come in and look around for the best gift ideas anywhere. Stay in good health with all the vitamin supplements that Carter's has to choose from. And the next time you need a prescription filled, let their highly trained and professional pharmacist fill your needs. The kind service that we have all come to depend on 365 days a year, Carter's Drugstore, where everybody goes.
And we're back here, post-game wrap-up. Columbia wins tonight 8-4. Falcons fall to 15-15. Lucky enough to be sitting here with two of the finest guys in the world, assistant coach Juan Claraday and head coach Tracy Sloan. And they're here to talk about tonight's game and how the season has progressed up to now. We've got a couple games left with Giles County and Lebanon, and then the district tournament will start. But tonight we just didn't have enough for Columbia.
Well, Columbia is, I think they're not mistaken, ranked 4th or 5th, maybe 6th in the state, definitely in the top 10 in the state. You know, they're fundamentally sound. They got, you know, the first guy that threw tonight is a very good pitcher. I don't think he's been hit like that. And we swung the bats well in the first inning and scored 4 on him. And then we kind of went silent. And then they bring in Bratton, who is, you know, he's just a dominating player. I mean, he's a dominating pitcher, great shortstop, outstanding hitter. He's probably the best all-around. Well, he's definitely the best all-around player in the district, and probably going to be one of the best to ever play in the district before he's done. He's outstanding. And but you know, I'm not disappointed. We did some good things tonight. I mean, we bunted the baseball well. We had, you know, runners on base. We just didn't, you know, we didn't get the big hits. And you know, Columbia's solid. I mean, that's a good baseball team you've seen tonight.
Coach Claraday, that was some good bunting tonight. We laid down a couple of pretty ones. Yates laid down a beautiful bunt that caught us totally off guard. So you guys put on the bunt play there and had it work to perfection. It looked good, moved the runners up. Your comments on the game?
Well, I mean, I thought, like you said, you know, we laid some bunts down. That's been kind of a problem early on in the season. That's one of the things we've improved on. Last, you know, 10 ball games, we bunted the ball better. And just like same old, so to speak, we get runners on base. We just don't get that big hit. We don't keep runners in scoring position stats, what their average is. But
yes,
that's just something we just hadn't been able to do in the district games. And but the pitching I thought was great. I thought John didn't pitch bad. Jim Bob didn't pitch bad. We just didn't swing the bat tonight.
Yes, sir.
After the first inning.
We a couple games left, and then the district tournament starts next week, and we know now a little bit more about who we'll play. Can you guys hone that down a little bit for the viewers at home? With the win tonight, Columbia did win the district,
right?
And so they'll get the opportunity to host the tournament, even though they don't have lights at their field. They will find a way, I'm sure, to host. You don't want to pass up that opportunity. And any idea who we'll play?
Well, we've Columbia won the district. Franklin County is second. I told the kids a little bit ago I thought we would play Shelbyville, but after we started thinking about Shelbyville and Tullahoma is tied for third, and even the tiebreaker system, I still think they're third. So I think a coin toss will determine third and fourth. So we're either going to go to play at Shelbyville or at Tullahoma, which I don't mind either matchup. I think we can play with either team, and we'll have to come out and swing the bat. We've seen both teams' number 1 and number 2 pitchers, and so I think that's an advantage when you've seen the guy. We know what they throw, and but we got to do one thing with it. We got to hit it. We know what they're going to throw. We got to put the ball in play and get a good pitching performance and play defense. We can play with them.
Yes, sir. We've had a ball telecasting these games this year. I want to thank here, giving this chance, co-host Jeff Neal, Lee Jeans, who helped us with the game, and Brian Neese, who helped us up Coffee County with the game, and anybody else I'm missing. Tim Smith, our scorekeeper, did a great job all year long. We appreciate you letting us come to the ballpark and do it and get Falcon baseball on television. We feel like the viewers out there have got their money's worth of getting to watch it, and appreciate the beautiful field you always keep up. You folks at home don't know it, but this man right here does a world of work on the ball field every year. He is mainly responsible for it being in the position he does, and Coach Claraday does a great job of dragging the field and keeping the infield dirt looking good, and they do a great job of making this. That's one of the reasons why it was high school baseball field of the year in '97, and we thank you for all that work and for the discipline you instill in these boys, and the things that'll help them later on in life that they learn from baseball. Appreciate the good job you do in that. We've had a great time. We've had great sponsors. I want to make a urgent plea to you folks at home to realize that high school sports here in Lincoln County can come to you on the air and be able to let you sit at home and watch it, and we hope it's something entertaining and a great value for you. But it wouldn't happen without our sponsors, and it wouldn't happen without the school's cooperation. And the school has just been there for us every time we've turned around. We appreciate what they've done. I want to thank our sponsors. The dean of all sponsors in Lincoln County, Mr. Howard Bentley. We thank him for helping us out a whole lot. And just as importantly, all of our other sponsors. Maxine's Fashion House of Beauty there on the Wilson Thornton Taylor Bypass. The Radio Shack right here on the Huntsville Highway. Century 21 AAA Associates, the Foot Clinic and Dr. Tim Merrill, Carter's Drug Store, White's Motorsports, Cars Plus, and Tracks and Trails Taxidermy. They all stepped up to the plate. They wanted you folks to be able to see these high school sporting events, and they were willing to do what it took to get it on. So we want to thank them, and more importantly, I want you guys to all go by and thank them for bringing high school baseball and Falcon Mighty Bird baseball to you on these airwaves. We hope you'll be with us in the weeks to come, because we're going to bring you Falcon softball, Lady Falcons, Falcon soccer, Falcon tennis, and Falcon track and field. So please stay tuned to this fine cable station for those upcoming events. Coaches, we wish you luck in the district tournament. Again, thank y'all for what you do, and thank you for taking care of the bird cage all the time. And thanks for the great job everybody's done, all our help. We thank our videographer, Don Counts, and our editing guy who does all the good work, Steve Tabor, and Creativations. And we hope to see you down the road. So we're going to sign off here and tell you folks thank you for joining us right here on SouthPaw.